multiple years in, and I still get questions every day on my stream and TikTok about what Happy Home Paradise is. I know a lot of the questions are probably from little kids who can't comprehend what it is because they don't see it on the shelf at Walmart or Target and they can't ask their parents for it and they just soil themselves. Someone's doing that because Target always smells and I know it's not from me. Maybe. But of course, everyone starts somewhere. Not everyone knows what Happy Home Paradise is, so if you don't know what it is, you want to learn more about it, this video will be for you. This video is also for you if you're deciding whether or not to buy it. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna tell you to buy it. So let's get into it. First, what is Happy Home Paradise? Happy Home Paradise really is like a New Horizons 2. Technically, it's a DLC or expansion because you have to own the base game. But really, a whole new world opens up, and it feels like a new game. It also adds so many features and quality of life to the base game. So what do you do in Happy Home Paradise? Happy Home Paradise lets you work at an archipelago resort with unlimited plots for villagers and NPCs, and a customizable community where you can make your own cafe, apparel shop, school, and much, much more. I don't want to spoil it too much, but you may have an epic dance party with KK Slider, and you may fall in love with a manatee. Here's how you can purchase Happy Home Paradise. You can either buy it as a DLC, which adds it to the base game, or you can buy the full game and DLC together, if you don't happen to have Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's also included in the Nintendo Online expansion pass. A lot of people ask me this: do you need Nintendo Online in order to play Happy Home Paradise? And the answer is no, you don't have to have an online membership. But, of course, to play online, to be able to share your designs with other people, you are gonna have to have one. A lot of people actually get really mad at me when I mention Nintendo Online. If you're gonna spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a Switch, on games, why should you not have the online benefits to be able to play with other people? It's only $20 for the whole year to get Nintendo Online. Especially for Animal Crossing, multiplayer is really fun. It's also important to get other items from people. If you don't have online playing Animal Crossing, you're gonna have a really hard time, and it's not gonna be as fun for you. How many Fortnite skins have you bought? Let's get to know the cute NPCs of Happy Home Paradise. You'll first be greeted by a little monkey named Nico, who runs up to you on the dock and gives you tons of kisses. Well, in my head he does. Nico will be your co-worker. Then you'll meet your boss, Lottie. Spoiler alert, she may be pregnant. Or she really had some bad food poisoning. Either way, she's about to soil herself like a kid at Target. And lastly, your other co-worker besides Nico is Wardell. Wardell is a cuddly, warm manatee, and he's personally my favorite. Wardell is a man of few words, but he will warm up to you over time. So this is your home base in the game, where you'll be working for Lottie and be with your co-workers. Downstairs, there's a shop, and you can buy any of these items with Pokey. And there's souvenir chocolates, which we'll get to later. Pokey is a new form of currency for Happy Home Paradise, but you can exchange Pokey for bells and vice versa using the ABD, which you'll unlock eventually. Don't worry, they're very generous with Pokey and it's extremely easy to get. Upstairs is your break room where you can change your outfit, access your storage, and there's a DIY bench. You'll also do some missions for Nico up here, which will help you unlock some things. So what do you do when you first get Happy Home Paradise? You're going to start designing resort homes right away. Everyone has a first same villager, unless you already have this villager on your island and then you get a substitute. So the way it works is every single time you make a villager home, you unlock more and more furniture. And at the beginning of the game, you unlock more abilities. So for example, when you first start building, your house is gonna be really tiny, 6 by 6. But as you keep making more homes, you unlock the ability to expand your house. Don't be discouraged at first that you have such little items, because you could always go back and remodel your houses later. Your houses in the beginning do not have to be perfect. Every time you build a house or remodel a house, Lottie gives you Pokey. So how do you get villagers to make houses for? A selection of villagers will be available every day on your beach. And eventually, when you unlock the cafe and restaurant, they will show up there as well. They are unlimited, so if you make a villager house for someone on the beach, someone else will take their spot the next time you go to it. So you can make as many as you want for as long as you want, until you run out of villagers. But there's like 400 villagers, that should take a really long time. If you choose not to build a house for any villager on your beach, they will respawn the next day. But if you're not liking the selection of villagers, you can always scan in an amiibo. Or invite one of the villagers from your own island with souvenir chocolates from the store. All you have to do is purchase the souvenir chocolates in the Happy Home Paradise main shop and give it to one of your villagers. It's a really cute cutscene, and they will actually take the chocolate, get on the plane with you, and arrive at Happy Home Paradise. It is so wholesome, and I highly recommend doing this with all your favorite babies. Make sure you get ready to snap some photos of your villagers on the plane. Bring your villagers as many times as you want. As you can see, Apple's already been here, and I love to bring her whenever she feels like she needs a vacation. If your villager hasn't been here before, they will prompt you to make a house for them. So let's talk about the layout of the island resort and surrounding archipelago. So when you go to design a house for a villager, the archipelago has dozens and dozens of plots to choose from. From winter wonderland to tropical summer vacation to desert sands and icebergs, you'll choose the plot that's right for your villager or NPC. You can also choose the season, so if you wanted your desert to be in the winter, you could do that. You can also change the weather and time of day. When you decorate exteriors, it's actually super user-friendly and very intuitive. It's way simpler and way easier than actually decorating on your own main island, because when you decorate exteriors, it works the same way as interiors, where you can kind of drop items from an overhead view. Something you'll eventually unlock is the ability to release bugs onto your plot, so you can release beautiful butterflies or spooky tarantulas for a Halloween build, or if you want to have a heart attack whenever you visit someone. Of course, there's so much more, but for the purpose of this video, I'm keeping it pretty general. As for the main resort island, it's pretty static, but the customization comes in when designing your own facilities. You get to design your own school, hospital, cafe, restaurant, and apparel shop. You can even choose the villagers that are working there, which is really fun. But if they're sick on your island, they take a sick day, which is actually really scary. But also if it's their birthday, they take a day off, which is pretty nice. Design a fancy restaurant, design a franchise, design a horrible, scary hospital and watch all your villagers die. It's really fun. This expansion really adds so much soul to the Animal Crossing franchise. You can finally design so many facilities for your villagers and unlock special dialogue. There's also special things you can unlock within these facilities. Let's talk about them. At the restaurant, you can choose waitresses, a host, and chefs. And every single day at the restaurant, a chef will give you a different cooking DIY. At the top of the restaurant, add a private dining room for some roommates. At the hospital, the doctor will take your diagnosis and prescribe you medication. Upstairs, add an infirmary. I hope you make it nicer than this. At the cafe, you can order food off of a menu that changes every day with some really unique items. Add an art installation at the top of your cafe for your villagers to experience some culture. At the apparel shop, a fashionista will have a different selection of apparel to choose from every day. At the school, a teacher will give you a plumeria start every day. And a super secret hidden unlock. Every Monday, Joan, a past NPC, will show up at the hospital and give you turnips. You get 30 turnips for free. You can also find a DIY on the beach in Happy Home Paradise every day, and a lot of these recipes, if not all, are special glowing moss recipes, and they're some of the coolest recipes in the game. You can also pick up glowing moss and vines at the back of the archipelago. On the beach, you'll also have villagers that you designed houses for in the past, and if you talk to these villagers, they'll actually give you an item to thank you for building them a house. It's really fun to see what villagers are on your beach, who's dancing, who's in the water, and you could even take a swim with those villagers if you really want to. Let's talk about some highlights of things you'll unlock. Partition walls, pillars, and counters. Partition walls make it really easy to separate actual rooms, and pillars and counters are actually really useful. You unlock polishing. Eventually, you'll also unlock custom polishing, and you can bring the polishing to your own main island in Animal Crossing. Polishing can really change the vibe of a room, and it's one of my favorite things. Also, another thing that can change the vibe of the room is lighting. You'll unlock the ability to change the lighting to any color in your builds. You'll also unlock soundscapes, and soundscapes can also really add a lot to the room. You'll unlock ocean noises, city noises, so many different things that really change up the room, and remember, you'll be able to bring this to your own house on your island as well. One of my favorite things you'll unlock is roommates. It is so much fun putting two villagers together and making a house for them. I have so much fun picking roommates. You can go over to my TikTok to see all my cursed roommate situations. So are there two villagers that you really want to ship? Or two villagers you really want to have as sisters or family members? Or two villagers that are extremely cursed and horrible and they should never belong together? You can make them a house now! You can make homes for NPCs that don't even necessarily exist in New Horizons. NPCs like Dr. Shrunk, Pelly, Phineas, Wendell. Your possibilities are endless. Some NPCs even come with family members. If you have one amiibo card for Captain, he arrives with his entire family. And you can have an amiibo card for him, for his daughter, for his wife, for his grandma, and everyone will come with that one amiibo card. Flick and CJ are automatically roommates. One of my favorite unlocks is the ability to order items through Wardell will be delivered to your mailbox on your main island. So you can order up to 5 items a day, just like Nook Shopping Catalog. And you can pay for these items with Poki. There's also exclusive Happy Home Paradise items in this catalog. And everything you've unlocked in Happy Home Paradise, excluding DIYs, will be in this catalog for you to order. Now, last but not least, my favorite unlock is the ability to remodel villager homes on your own island. Are you sick of your boring old villager homes? Have you had a villager since the beginning of the game who has an ugly starter home with dirt furniture and dirt flooring that you desperately want to remodel and get them out of that disgusting house? Well, buy the game and give them the mansion of their dreams. So I hope this video has informed you about Happy Home Paradise. If you have any more questions, of course, comment them or stop by my Twitch streams. I'm happy to answer anything. Should you buy Happy Home Paradise right now? Yes. You're missing out if you don't, no matter what year it is. If you think you're done with your main island and there's nothing left to do, this DLC adds so much more. Remember, you get so many ways to remodel your home and your villager's home, and lots of furniture unlocks, and more. On my Twitch streams, I host lots of Happy Home Paradise contests and tour Happy Home Paradise builds all the time. So if you want to come by and show them off, I'd love to see them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!